let's hop right into it. We are back. This is Money Talks, episode 10. Today we are going to be checking out Wanderers in a little bit here. I think we skipped last week, so I guess we can talk a little bit about just, what's going on in the market and what kind of farms we're doing and stuff like that. I think the big thing, I guess I'll start off, this stream is sponsored by Paragon's DAO, which is one of the largest asset holders in the parallel ecosystem, so I appreciate them sponsoring. One of the big pieces of news in the last week or so is that bonds are now going live for testing in the parallel ecosystem. So we've got 5 people involved in the testing. We've got Paragons, Exile, Devmons, Midnighters. Oh, I'm forgetting a big one. And why is it escaping me? That's terrible. I had all 5 in my head and I lost it. But bonds testing is going live, so you'll be able to rent out parallel cards if your decks are incomplete. You will be able to join up with one of these bonds and get access to cards and flex your TCG prowess and pick up some prime in the process. A portion will then go back to those bonds, and they'll be able to do cool stuff like host tournaments and support content and do educational programming like Paragon's DAO is doing today with their masterclass programs. So a lot of cool stuff coming out of the parallel ecosystem. Echelon elections wrapped up. So next week I get to officially start with the Echelon Prime Foundation, which is I'm pumped about it. It's going to be awesome. And then today we saw Parallel putting out some announcements about the 4th comic with Augencore. And one of the cooler things this time around that I saw is they have a variant cover that's a 101 and it's animated and it looks freaking incredible. So have to gun for that. They got a couple other things in the mix too for people who are buying comics, and as a huge fan of the lore, really excited to jump into it and pick up this next comic and see what we got going on. Other stuff we got going on this week, we're still doing a few farms. Nifty Island dropped some new quests. Those are pretty interesting because kind of similar to the last one, nobody was doing them. And if you did them, a lot of people walked away with like gold and iron palms, which were 8 ETH and 3 ETH. And there were a couple items that were like half an ETH. So severely underfarmed. And there's not a lot of people doing those quests. They are really grindy, so it might take you a while to be able to get into the raffle for them, but there's some good prizes up for grabs for seals, Oni Force holders, Wassies. Still think that's a really cool ecosystem that like pushes UGC to the max and encourages some of these projects that may or may not have a lot going on to, get their IP out there and do some cool stuff and continue to experiment with it. So doing that one. We had Kaiju Mike on last week. He talked about their airdrop event that they're running where you can earn gems that's going to turn into their tokens. So I farmed that one out this last week, and that wasn't not too bad. Once you get the hang of that game, it's pretty easy to roll through it, even though I think they have the best randomization out of just about any roguelite. That's in that sort of like Slay the Spire type genre. And then really got into Pirate Nation a little bit too. They got a cool system where you're like leveling up your pirate and farming resources. And when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be similar to Slay the Spire, and the Gauntlet is. But there's also like this whole other component of the game where you're like crafting and trying to build ships and level up your pirate, and you get new cards. And it's actually pretty interesting. And it's all on chain, which I think is pretty bullish for their token and token appreciation, because we see a lot of games, but I think like they're one of the few that's hey, we're completely on chain, and you see it like when you craft items or you complete quests. It takes a little while for the transaction to go through and confirm it on chain, but then it just tracks everything too, and you can trade all your items, and it's actually a fun little game. It surprised me, so it grew on me a lot, and I'm kind of sad I don't own any items in the ecosystem. Other than that, let's see, we pulled out of the absolute nosedive in meme coins this last week, thanks to some stuff popping off in the Middle East. So that's been good to see. One, hopefully that cooled down a little bit, and then 2, just meme coins sort of recover. Got to pull a little bit out and kind of pull my head out of that market a little bit too. which was really nice. And then My Pet Hooligan, project that I've held for about 2 years and staked and earned their token and participated in that ecosystem, finally dropped their token. And day one Coinbase, day one KuCoin, actually like day -3 KuCoin, because they jumped the gun and announced the token before it was actually live. But credit to that team, man. Not a lot of people have had a day one Coinbase token out of the gate. I think the only ones in gaming that I can think of, really, it's like Parallel and My Pet Hooligan. So they've got like a cool AI angle to their stuff too, around chat features. One of the cool things, they're partnered up with NVIDIA. I feel like a lot of people didn't read the breakdown from the team, but they're partnered up with NVIDIA to allow AI companions or chatbots to read emotions, which I thought was really fascinating. So they can craft their response to you based on what they're seeing with your emotional response, which it's hard to sort of wrap your head around, like what that future use case looks like, but insanely cool. And they've also partnered up with Palantir, and we're not quite sure why. And typically when I think of Palantir, I'm thinking of the item from Lord of the Rings that lets you kind of view anywhere in the world. And typically when I think of like use cases for tech in Palantir in the real world, it's like, oh, it's going to be able to track us better, which doesn't necessarily get me excited. But maybe it goes back to being able to read human emotions. So now not only can they locate you wherever you are in the world, but they can also read your facial features and your posture and know that where you are in the world and that you're terribly sad or something to that effect. So I don't know. We'll see. But that token, it opened up. It was like 140 million, I think, market cap and 100 billion FTV, or not 100 billion, 1 billion FTV. So continuing to see really cool, successful token launches. Mojo Melee, I think, was another one that was like 700 million FTV. So I think games are still hot in Web3. I think it's one of the best use cases for crypto and having this stuff on chain and being able to own items. And I think it's one of the best use cases, and it's one of the best things that chains can provide as a service to actually use your tokens on their chain. So awesome to see gaming season heat up a little bit. And I'm going to just fire like one other tweet out really quick. And while I'm pulling that together really quick, the other thing that happened, I had a little bit of a midlife crisis, and I picked up a skateboard. I bought my kid a skateboard for her birthday, and she loved it. But now she's good at it, and I can't keep up with her unless I'm going to like slow jog or run. I haven't skateboarded in like 20 years. So I picked one up, and I'm terrible. It's been so long since I've even done it, but the trucks were so jacked on it that I hopped on it the first time and it felt like I was surfing. So not exactly like the best experience to come back to with regards to skateboarding, but we did it, and we're skateboarding again. I'm still kind of trying to figure out where to park this tweet. I'm gonna try to send it to the Wanderers team, and then we'll hop over to Wanderers and we'll start playing. So this is early access right now. Want to shout out Wanderers. They just had a tweet today that they are going live on the Epic Games Store on May 3rd, which is freaking awesome. The other thing that they announced recently is they are going to be part of Mon Protocol. So if you're not familiar with Pixelmon, that is the infamous Kevin, the project Rugged. It was taken over by new leadership. They sort of turned the whole project around and found huge support from Grail and the Spirit DAO at Azuki, and they've just had a ton of success. So now they're a launch pad of sorts. You can take your Mon token when it comes out. You can stick it into the Launchpad pool, and you will get access to all the tokens from all the other Mon Protocol partners, which now includes Wanderers. So it's safe to say all the social farming, airdrop farming that we've been doing with Codex, and now Mon Token. There's going to be a token on the way, I have to assume. Hey, Muka, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, man, glad you got a chance to play it in Paris. That must have been for Paralan, where I think they had Wanderers set up for that. So credit to the teams that put that together. And I apologize, I don't want to say who because I don't want to get it wrong, but I believe it was like Surge and Exile and some other folks as well that helped pull Paraland together. Lost my train of thought. Still didn't get this tweet to where it needed to go, but let me flip over to Wanderers here. I don't have a cool graphic like the Game Seller boys, so I just made that whoosh noise on my own, just to give you some studio effects and make it feel like it's the real deal. I did get a little bit of practice in. One of the things, I hate going in blind. Like, I love it, but I hate it, right? It's fun to go in blind and not know anything. But a game like this, I hate to go in and just get my ass handed to me on stream for an hour straight, too. So I did go in and play with it a little bit just to get a feel for it. Love this style of game. Very reminiscent of like a Hades. There's another Web3 one called Mythic Protocol. That's a lot of fun. Actually just saw, while I'm yapping, Hades 2 just came out with a demo, and you can play up to the first boss, I think 5 times. And I think it's going to be a little ways until that game comes out, but man, love Hades. So in the meantime, we're playing Wanderers. Do I know if the beta will have some sort of ranking system? I have no idea how that's going to work. I would assume, this is a big assumption, and I'm just sort of pulling it out. Mythic Protocol had something where they had like an endless dungeon, and that seems like the best way to do some sort of ranking system. You could do solo and co-op endless dungeon and see how deep people can go before they eventually get killed off and doing increasing difficulty. Something like that would be awesome for ranking, because otherwise if you don't do that, it's going to be time based, which could be fun, but that's a whole different kind of pressure. But I would imagine they got to have something. Otherwise, it's just play to earn. I'm trying to get this message to Yicon and the team over there. There we go. Dope. And we'll see if we can hop in stream and maybe get some of these questions answered as well. I think they're also like all hands on deck for this Epic Games announcement they got going on today too. Love the Wanderers aesthetic. I bought a full set just to play with the Codex stuff. Oh shoot, did you talk about any other games today? Yeah, I did. I did a parallel rundown on Bonds and the comics and Echelon Elections. Talked about Nifty Island quests really quick. They got quests up for Seals and Wassies and Oni Force. But they also have general quests up too, super underfarmed. So there's an opportunity to win some stuff there through their raffle system. Talked about Pirate Nation a little bit, Kaiju cards, and I think there's some good Blast stuff too to mess around with as far as games. I have a whole list of stuff, but I just haven't had time to look at it or do it. So admittedly, I'm sort of like pulling back on the farms a little bit, but there's a lot of them, man. I would say if I had one, I don't know if you're doing it or not, but Exterio, everything Exterio. So they have their own Forge social quests. They have Paleo AI, and then they have Age of Dino. And I think if you do all of those, you also have not only to get the native token to like each of those, but you'll get Exterio token as well, which has seen just a ton of transactions lately, and so I think that's a pretty good one. Yes, I don't know Calamity. If you can send me that one, I would take a look. But Seraph, everybody I know is playing that one right now and has good things to say. So I do have a code. I just haven't had time to play. But that's another one that has seen really, really good feedback from people. And I know a few people that have maxed out their level already on their characters. So if that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is. So yeah, definitely check out Seraph, and I will look at Calamity. I've never seen that one. And you're getting, oh, you got bot warnings, but all right, I got it. Let's get into Wanderers though. Calamity, all right, we got it. We flagged it. Keyboard controls, just a quick refresher here. Interact, R, reload. If I remember right, you do not have any ammo in this game ever. So you have to constantly be punching stuff and to get your ammo back. F is your ultimate RAM card. C is your active RAM card. Okay. And then dash, I think, recoups super fast if I remember right. So you can really just dash. Oh, you can't dash everywhere because you have a cooldown. It does come back fast though, so you're pretty good on that front. Again, the aesthetic is crazy. I absolutely love it. It's just like very, very true to all the NFTs in the ecosystem that they have too, which can be pretty hard. I mean, it's this cell shaded, you know, there's a lot of wacky stuff in it, and they really stuck to it, and it just feels like they took the universe they had and they just expanded it, which again for an sort of like bullet hell roguelite is impressive. Let's see here. Point blank, keystroke. Oh, I forgot. They give you all the abilities now, don't they? I can't remember if I picked my stuff here. I do like B-Bomb. That's a really fun one. You could do like B-Bomb, B-Swarm. Might as well do melee, because you're always going to be using melee to try to get stuff back. Olive Porn is super overpowered, so I'm a big fan of that one. It basically, I don't know why the images aren't loading, but topless three-breasted alien dancer distracts the enemies. I know I used it on a boss and I was surprised it worked. So that's a super solid one. Let's do, oh, you throw a burger on the ground, it distracts enemies, but if they eat it, they get health. That's a cool trade-off. Can we just do like all bees? Basic dash, which damages enemies. Every dash shots up. Yeah, we got a typo. Okay, this is why we're in the early alpha. So full disclaimer, this is early access here. If there's any bugs or anything else, please just take note of that and don't judge too harshly. Every dash shoots a projectile in the player's direction. Nah, I think I'll just stick with dash. I can't remember if I'm actually like picking stuff here. I kind of remember like getting into the game and picking stuff. Lightning strike, of course I'm gonna pick lightning strike. We'll boost. Sure, that all looks good. We basically just did full bees. We got a little bit of lightning, holoporn, some movement, and some increased like melee damage and stuff. But again, I don't think I'm actually like picking my stuff here. I think like once I actually get into the game is when I pick it. Can't remember. I played it 3 days ago and things move fast. I'm not really getting any audio. That's confusing. I just had it turned way, way, way down. I gotta have audio. It's crucial. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, because I didn't apply it. That makes more sense. God, brutal at this. All right, we got Yaikon in the Twitter chat. Yaikon, we had a question from Muka that was asking, how do you guys plan on doing this? Like once it's up and running, Are you gonna have time trials? Are you gonna have endless dungeons? Like, what kind of stuff do you plan for us once we're live here? And if you can't answer, you can always plead the fifth. I'm not gonna fault you for that. Did I really forget melee? Like, what? There we go. Jesus. But if you guys can answer it, I'm really curious. Again, like, how does a game like this sort of come out as competitive? Or do you not care if it's competitive? Where did that guy go? Give me that ammo. All right, personal and community-based challenges linked to codex. Okay, so there'll be like personal challenges to level up your codex and get additional XP and stuff like that. That makes sense. But down the line, I mean, I have to imagine there's like everybody here seems really competitive in Web3. There's a lot of trash talking going on too, so you know you want people to be like, look, I'm the best Wanderers player, and there's no doubt about it. So definitely keep something like that in mind, because I want to tell everybody that I'm the best Wanderers player. And if there's no way to prove it, I'm just gonna say it until proven otherwise. I'm gonna find some health. I love the music on this. This is great. Oh, it's okay. I thought that was enemies. I was like, man, I gotta run into that tight little spot and fight a bunch of enemies. Alright, get a little health here. Oh, nice. Okay, now we can get our codex stuff. $100. What do we want to do here? Auto summons a swarm of bees. I'm a fan. We'll get Holoporn in here too. Not that I don't like movement, but I'd like to get some abilities on the board here. I don't remember how you change your RAM cards. Controls, let's see here. Oh, maybe you can't. I think you're stuck with what you have. I wish you could cycle through. Oh, wait, I think is Bee Swarm a passive? You have to go in though, terminal. Oh shit, what's happening? Oh, okay. Well, I meant like, okay, so at the bottom I have Bee Swarm and Holoporn. Can I switch to Bee Swarm? Bee Swarm is passive though, isn't it? So that's probably why I can't switch. But if I had like a bunch of active ones, how would I switch between them? I'm getting my ass beat right now. What the hell? Give me that health. These guys are doing some big damage. They don't stack. Now I'm even more confused, man. You can only have... Am I not like... So I picked 2. I don't know why I'm like forgetting how this works. I picked 2. So right now it's over Hollowporn. So I can cast Hollowporn, right? But like Bee Swarm... I can only change it at the terminal? Or is it also active right now? Ugh. Lay off the space weed. Dude, shout out to Catalyst OG who hooked me up with some space weed from Cushy Dreams. Oh god, I got stuck. These traps are deceiving too. Where is the healing at? There we go. Debated. I alt-tabbed. Nope. Alright. You have 16 each slots, 1 per card, and then the chat's screwed up so I can't actually see what it says. 1 card per slot. If you buy a new active slot, it replaces the first. Gotcha. Okay, so Bee Swarm is passive, so that should still be like active. But Hollowporn is my active ability, and that'll... I see. It's dash empty, ultimate MD. Aha. Aha. Alright. Dude, the Space Weed is strong. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I get for just like jumping in and forgetting how everything works. Okay. So we already have our passive in there. We already have an active. So we're gonna get lightning in there as the boost. And I think we're okay from there. I wish I could buy some health. I don't really know when I got absolutely annihilated, but I think those enemies with resistance and the guns were just like tearing me up, and I wasn't quite sure what was happening. So this looks like a boss. Let's try to get some health in here. Oh, he's got the resist on. Oh, I didn't get away. I don't remember it being this hard the last time I played it. And I am aware he has resistance, but I just don't have a lot of health, so I'm trying to keep some distance. So be it. Yo, lightning feels great. Just sort of like dodge around him and let the lightning do its thing at the world's slowest possible pace here. Undead Captain. I almost died trying to read his name. Oh, no ammo. Not today. Oh, I gotta get out of that little corner. Got him. All right. That melee boost would be nice right now. Obviously, Bee Swarm, not super helpful on a boss like that. Oh, damn. Give me the health, man. I need the heals. Oh god, I'm out of ammo again. No! What a terrible run. Oh my god. What happened? Alright, let's go back to the main base. I know I can continue, but I feel like mistakes were made, so let's rework it really quick. Oh, sorry boxes. Oh, what a mess. What a terrible mess. Oh, we got some other worlds ready to go here. We're just on Necros right now. But I see Haze, a beer keg, Pyromon. Love to see some player like planets worked into there too, maybe as like special one-off weeklies or something. I think mine is just called like Frank or something, the planet that I own. I like went out of my way to buy it just because I was like, what a great name for a planet. Just after some guy, some dude that nobody's ever heard of. All right, we're gonna get it all back. That first run was that was just practice. I think, why can't my gun shoot? Uh-oh. Weird. My gun decided to be jammed for some reason, so we're gonna try that one more time. See if we can get it back. Huh. All right, I think we have to quit and come back, unfortunately. Because something's messed up. So just one moment, we'll boot it back up. I saw some people in the chat talking about this as a known bug, and again, full disclaimer, just about every game on this stream is usually in either pre-alpha, alpha, or some kind of beta testing. So there's plenty of bugs. And in the case of Wanderers, this is like pre-launch, so definitely a few bugs in the mix, but overall that first run really didn't have any until we started over and ran it back here. So enjoyed it, minus the dying part. The first time I played it, I honestly just like breezed through that first run really, really fast. And I was like, wow, I'm really good at this game. All right, I gotta go hop on a phone call. Saw some people say they got to like level 9 or something, and I was like, sweet, can't wait to blow that out of the water. And clearly hubris got the best of me here. Low ammo issues get fixed in the next build too, Yaikon says. You know what? I actually don't mind it because it forces you to use melee, which is something that some of these games just like don't even bother with. They're like, yeah, you can go melee build or you can go ranged build. And this is like, you kind of got to balance both just to be able to stay on top of ammo. And like ration it a little bit better too, I guess, so. Woo! Dodge and leave. I love the skulls. They remind me of a character from Planescape Torment, Mort. When you wake up in the mortuary and the floating skull is next to you. Except these guys are bad, and I'm supposed to shoot him in the face. Although if you're a Planescape Torment fan, we could probably argue about if you feel like Mort is a good character or a bad character, but we don't need to get into that today. Whoop. I'm assuming whether it drops ammo or health is only determined by like whatever you finish them with, but so you could probably shoot them down and then just like get the punch in and get the ammo. Oh god. I was in the shit for a minute. Woohoo! One shot to the face. Oh, it had to be those dudes with the like auto cannons that first run. While I was yapping, they just like tore into me. I probably deserved it. Let's get some, now that I understand this stuff a little bit better, we can get a damage mod on there. Which one is that? Melee weapons, for sure. I like the sentry gun. Always a big fan of sentry guns. Anything that can put out damage while you bolt around is good in my book. Some ooh, this is an interesting big old circle. Get stuck somewhere. Oh shit. Yeah, that did huge damage. Oh my god. Alright. Those little minigun dudes are brutal. We gotta seek and destroy them. Oh my god, it just ripped into my health. Oh no! I'm trying to stand in there and throw punches. Come on, Yaikon, I was trying to melee them. What are you talking about? I think I'm definitely like still trying to understand melee range a little better and struggling with it and getting shot in the face in the process. But also it's punishing. Like if you miss a melee and they get a couple shots off, like they're taking a ton of health off me in the process. And it's not like, they're not like easy to kill either. It takes 5-6 punches, right? It's not like one quick punch and they're down. I guess you just like dash past them and you have free reign to punch them in the back, right? See what I mean? I like dashed behind him and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna turn around and shoot him instead. They're smart. Alright, let me get some healing. Them boys are smart. $119. Alright, they gave me 14 health. Punishing, man. Oh, that's not good. You know what? I didn't even use sentry gun. I don't know where the hell my head was at. Blowing it. I'm blowing it. I'm throwing the goddamn game right now. It's crazy. Let's get that minigun done. Ooh. How do you see where he's gonna shoot those? Oh no, my punch put me in the range. Oh no, that was terrible. That sentry down. Well, that one's, alright, this one's on me again because I totally neglected to use my sentry. That's my mistake. Now I gotta fight back from 45 health. The space weed, man, it's strong. Again, shout out to Cushy Dreams for the space weed. Let's get a reload in here. Oop. Jesus. Oh no. There we go. I'm terrible. I should have practiced way more clearly. Alright, we're gonna do the continue this time. And I'm already dead. Wow. Give me some breathing room, boys. Holy shit. Yeah, this is terrible, man. What an embarrassing display all around. If I could hire Muka to play this for me, that'd be great. The unfortunate part is I love games like this too. I'm just not doing that great, man. They're just relentless. I think it's really jarring for me that when you hit somebody with a melee, it doesn't like stun them in any way, right? So like you punch them and if it doesn't kill them, they just like hit you back immediately. Oh my god, that range is not very big. Well, this is why my streaming career is about to come to an end, I think. Clearly, I just don't have it anymore. I never did, but I still don't. Alright. Can I get some abilities? I wish I could get a passive. That'd be huge. Not good rolls on the RAM cards though. I still like Sentry. If I can remember to use it. Ooh. try and get me over here. Oh god, it's the worst when you like dive into a trap. I love dashing. This is that's a trap. Oh, I see. It's like shooting an arrow. Oh my god. This is pain. This is painful. I appreciate you guys for putting the continue in here and letting me enjoy this game past the first boss, because clearly it's not going great. Alright, who am I missing? There's a bunch of health over here, but where are the enemies at? Oh my god, I'm stuck. There we go, getting the hang of it. I'd love a melee weapon that like, or maybe it's a passive, I don't know, it doesn't have to be a weapon, but like something that extends my range a little bit on melee. I think because of ammo constraints and because there's so many people who are resistant to shots, it's just kind of crazy how close you have to get in there and get the right swings in. Also, the flow of this level is throwing me off a little bit, just because it's I don't know where the hell the enemies are. That was like a big thing in Diablo, right? Like I think it was Diablo 3. Oh, there's no enemies, it's just the exit. Diablo 3, the dungeon flow didn't make any sense. You had to backtrack a bunch. Diablo 4 did a better job with it, or it felt like a little bit more natural progression, but you still do like a bunch of backtracking in that game. Not saying that you have to here, but just like talking about dungeon design in general. Oh god, don't do it. Once again, forgetting I have a sentry gun. Oh my god. Yo, this is terrible. Alright. I think we're gonna keep continuing because I think I'll screw up again probably if I... What? How did I die instantly? I'm at full health, aren't I? Are those sword dudes really doing that much damage to me? Alright, I see. You gotta wait till like they start shooting and then you can get behind them. Whew. Punishing, y'all. That's a cool trap. The trap design is extremely good. I like that it flashes for a split second, because when you're dashing around, it's really easy to lose where you are on the screen and know where traps are. The dash is pretty long, so it's really easy to just like, oh, whoops, I dashed into a spike strip. What the hell, man? These guys are beefy as hell. Oh, my gun isn't shooting, that's why. No! I clearly need to do some kind of like melee only run, and and get my practice up on these punching reps. Oh, now I can shoot. The layout on some of these levels too makes it extreme. I mean, this is a good thing, right? But it makes it extremely challenging to what? It makes it extremely challenging to like get to the person you want to get to and do the damage you want to do, which is pretty fun. I assume it's procedurally generated, but oh my god, I feel like I'm not doing any damage. I think it'd also be fun if you could like bait enemies into traps, but maybe the AI isn't like smart enough to not have that be just like completely abused. Oh my god. Oh god. Was it like continue 20 right now or something? It's gotta like start me at the beginning of the level again or something, not like throw me into the pit. Yikes. Vesna has to hit the gym, get a little more melee damage. I just realized I think the fast dash I got replaced my melee boost, so that's also probably part of it. Whew. My gun has jammed again, unfortunately. Hoping the next level will be a little more forgiving for yours truly. Hoping my RAM pulls. If I can get some other stuff, that'd be really helpful. All actives. Alright, here's the deal. We're giving up on this run. We're gonna go back to the terminal. We're gonna, I don't know if it's random or you like pick your stuff at the terminal here. But I think I just had like way too many. Yes, I have way too many actives up. I like the medkit device. That's... Yeah, I had way too many actives selected. I had one passive selected, which obviously makes it challenging. So we do point blank. And we can do... We're gonna do B-bomb. Kind of like that one. This is making a lot more sense. Okay, part of the reason I sucked is I had like 10 actives picked. And nothing else. Or like there's nothing else of value here. Didn't have boost picked. Jesus, dude. Okay. Alright. That should be better. I hope. And if not, you can clip me just sucking acid wanderers and... No, my gun is stuck again. And they only run. Here we go. Jabait him. There we go. Get good. What up, Bran? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. My gun is currently jammed in Wanderers, so this has turned into a melee only run. but it's level 0, so it's hard to tell you if I'm doing good or not yet. There we go. I can't reach him. Easy peasy. Who needs ammo? We got some Wanderers going on here, early access. I know some people have played it, like, I think GDC. Can this game be play tested with having a Wanderer, or is it invite only right now? I think right now it is invite only, but the team announced today that the game will be available on Epic Game Store on May 3rd. So that's like a week and a half. And then I think it'll be open to, don't quote me on this, but either holders or RAM bundles or something to that effect. So if it is only for RAM bundles and you don't have one for some reason, you can shoot me a DM too, and I can get one to you probably. I got a couple. Oh, my gun still is not working. Woo. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Oh, they got me there. Oh, damn. Skull tricked me. Let's go. Oh, I see the giant arrow pointing to the exit that I ignored on one of the previous levels. Context clues. I like this type of game. Bought a Wanderer about 2 months ago. Hell yeah. I know for the Codex stuff, I had 2 Wanderers going into the RAM packs. But then I picked up a Planet and and a Wandernaut. Yeah, the PFP. Just for the Codex quests, because I really wanted a level 5. I don't know what's in it. Good stuff, I've been assured. Yeah, increased melee damage. Oh no! I should have got the sentry gun. Oh no, I forgot I have limited bites. Oh, I just realized. I think I do. Still can't shoot. Sentry gun would have been huge. Nah, he didn't get me. He didn't get me, did he? You know, my only concern with the melee run is that I think when you shoot people and kill them, they drop you health, and I'm obviously not getting any. So I'm stuck trying to find... Ooh, we gotta get this guy. Let's go. Should you grind for level 5? Nick was in here earlier, and I know that he's tweeted about it a bunch, that I think level 5 you get some cool stuff. So I don't know how many people actually did it. I think really only a couple hundred people probably realistically did level 5 for the RAM packs. I don't really know what's in it, so I can't say if it'll be worth it. But if you like these kind of games, I think this one definitely like if the difficulty's high, or I'm just really bad, or some combination of the two. But I think the thing I'm most impressed with is again the aesthetic. Wanderers has been around a while. They've always had that like cool sort of like cell shaded aesthetic going on, and this feels just like extremely true to that universe. So I'm curious to see them like continue to build it out and do something cool with this IP. And this game is an excellent start. So definitely want to be supportive of that. I think they got something cool going on here. I am in all kinds of danger. Can't use my gun up to 1,000 bullets. Apparently there's no cap on holding ammo, so that's good to know. All right, what do we got going on? We got a passive now. We got a sentry gun. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Level 4 melee only. Gun still betraying me in my time of need. Oh god, this is a tight level. Ah! Bring me back from the dead. Ooh, that B-bomb. That's a lifesaver. I mean, I'm probably still gonna die, but... Enemies get beefy, holy shit. That level increase is no joke. Especially because your character isn't really like leveling up. You're kind of have your like set mods and stuff. I'd love to see gear that you could level up and like carry with you. Like whether it's the AR or the knife or whatever, but if you could level it up, you know, the more you play the game, and then all of a sudden you're going in and... Oh, shit. Just makes progression a little bit easier the more you play. That really hit me? No way. Oh, my gun works again. Alright. I won't cheat, though. Where'd he go? Oh, shit. Woo. Ow. Get him, sentry. Oh no. Ow. Alright. No more of that. I gotta reload. Oh my gun! Alright, back to melee only because my gun, not only my gun didn't shoot, but now I can shoot, but it can't reload. I have too many bullets. Stock is jammed. Boy, he doesn't give any breathing room. Whoops. Hung in a little too close. One of the things I'm most excited about is just co-op. These games are a blast with friends, so be good to get in there and kill some necros with your buddies. do some different builds that can play off of each other. Use sentry gun. Oh man, Icon's like Jiminy Cricket on my shoulder here, telling me how to play the game. The problem is when I'm yapping, I can't do both. It's too hard for me to focus. It's an easy thing to blame it on. All right, the gun is back. Can't reload it. We get one clip. That's it, one clip. Why is that weird split level again? Oh, nope, I didn't even get that. Ooh, B-bomb coming through, let's go. Oof. 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 Alright, B-bomb is crucial. Especially in a melee only run where your gun isn't working. Alright, this side's all clear. Too many traps. How frustrating. Oh, no way. I was still standing up. Oh, I'm still alive. Thought I died. Oh my god, the traps are brutal. Call them off, yeah, I can. It's actually, yeah, I can, isn't it? I always say it wrong. You gave me a whole lecture one time. Not really a lecture, but in a space. It's yeah, I can. Which is great motivational fodder. Can I get to level 10? Yeah, I can. Nope. No, I can't. Damn it! Alright, get back up. Jesus. Oh, the gun is awful. Or that's whatever cannon that dude has is just tears me up. Also, when I respawn, they like start swinging before I can even do anything. Good lord. We're in trouble. We're just gonna continue our way through the game. We're really in it for the story mode, I think. There we go. We got the B-bomb off. Woo! What a struggle. Got a terminal, we got a little health coming our way. A med pack would be really, the med pack ability would be really sick right now. I think I'll stick with B-bomb. I might try damage dash and just see if I like it better. I have a feeling it's going to backfire though, because having the ability to have quick dashes when your gun is on the fritz. Oh my god, I fired one shot and it's already gone. Right into the fray. Oh man, I need a B-bomb right about now. I do like the damage coming through. That's sick. That's a little helpful. Although it's I don't. Do you guys know that meme where it's like the Spider-Man and it's like smacking another Spider-Man's ass? That's what it sounds like when I dash through somebody for some reason. Sounds like an ass slap. Can't unhear it now. I'm so sorry. To the audio team of Wanderers, I apologize. Oh, the B-bomb chain reaction is the stuff of legends. You get the one off, it kills two more, then you get a little more going on. Bada bing, bada boom. Is there any health? Nope. Got a new boss coming up. Oh, that's a little painful. Oh, that was cool. Minus the whole, like, trying to kill me thing. Woo! That turns on a dime. I don't really know all of his abilities, right? Oh, that's painful. That's pain. That's pain. Ouch. All right, melee's pretty tough when he has that one going off. Oh, we got our gun back. Oh. Firing off. That one, obviously, like using environment is huge if you can hide behind some stuff. B-bomb's great for clearing mobs. Whew. Get in there, get the health. Oh, look at all that health. This is what I'm missing out on. Killing people from shooting them. I feel like the depth on that feels a little off for some reason. It kind of makes it hard to dodge. I don't know if it's just like the angle of character or what, but... Whoops, wasn't paying attention. Looked at my other screen. Oh, tough scene when you can't get your gun on this guy. Oh my god. We're just gonna punch him. Woo! Oh my god. Oof. I can't fix my gun. I guess the real question is, does hollow porn work on Dark Entity? And if so, what's he into? Anybody know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, I thought I only did 2. Oh, I didn't think I was in that. That lasted a little longer. Maybe it's just because he's at the end of his form. I got my gun back after he died. I will say, okay, this is the gun bug is really weird, and I'll let you guys know after the fact in the Telegram. But what I noticed is when I enter a level, it works, and as soon as enemies appear, it stops working, and then as soon as enemies disappear, I was gonna say my gun works again, but for whatever reason, it just stopped working. So that's a tough one. You successfully completed the planet. Would you like to continue to the infinite or return to the main base? I don't know about successfully completed. That seems like a little bit of a stretch. Definitely limped my way there and got to see the conclusion of the current iteration of the Necros planet. Did not get an ultimate on this run, which feels a little crazy, given there was like 5-6 terminals, something like that. So clearly I need to sort of rethink the number of abilities that I pick. Probably like an equal amount of each. It's a little deceiving because like the ultimates, there's only 4. So you probably should end up picking at least like 3 of everything. I can't remember how many slots you have. It might be 10. I might have only picked 2 ultimates, so I really didn't get any in the terminals this time around. Which is a bummer because I think I picked UFO, which would have been a fun one to see. I think it turns enemies into cows or something. Oh, these are beefy guys here. Oh my god. Woo! No, this is just like a beatdown level at this point. Nah, you're just punishing me now. Why'd I come back with 7 health? Is that just because they swung on me as soon as they pop back up? Oh, my gun works. Oh my god. The bee bomb is huge if you could use your gun. You hit them from a distance and then they blow up. Massive. Oh, it's over for me. This is like that movie, The One. Just gonna fight everybody in the depths of hell. See if we can get our ultimate. If we can't get our ultimate, we might not. We might have to go back and start it over again. Oh, we didn't get a terminal. There we go, the bomb. Oops. Why isn't my lightning strike doing anything? I feel like it should be getting some hits in here. There it is. Boom! Alright, give me the ultimate and the terminal here. Let's see it. Lucky roll. I'm stuck on it. Abduction. There we go. Remind me. Ultimate is F. Alright. Let's see what this ultimate does. Let's check it out. I can't use it yet. What is the qualification for using it? Got charge up. I'm killing enemies. I don't know if I'll get a chance. These are them level 12 Johns, man. They might not let me. Oh my god. They scale pretty fast between levels, I will say that. Or at least it feels like it. My gun's back, let's go. Oh my god, I love it. Beating up cows. Oh no. That's a fun ultimate. Man, they have some fun abilities. The burger one's cool. Enemies gain health, but it distracts them. Oof. We're gonna try to get one more abduct off here. Oof, B-bomb feels insanely good to me. I know I keep saying that, but there's something about like being completely overwhelmed, and then you get that one kill, and it's like a chain reaction. It clears the whole board. Massive, massive. We love those. They're resistant, resistant. Sentry down. They're too beefy, man. Can't stand in there and punch them. Got a gun back for one enemy. Let's go. I guess it is an endless dungeon, because you can just keep playing. So all I have to do for ranking is like... Now hold on. They were cows and they're still attacking me? I need that I need that reprieve just a little bit longer. Oh shit. Clean that one up. Perfect. I don't think there's anything left for me at the terminal. We are maxed out. I will say that's like a pretty good loop right there. I mean, to get through level 10, again, I went through it. I had some bad rolls on the ram cards, so I didn't get an ultimate. But sometimes that's just the way it goes, man. For a 10 dungeon run, that felt like the right amount. It's interesting. It could be just because this is the test, but like you get to pick which cards you kind of want. So the randomization isn't super crazy. It'd be pretty interesting if there was like a full pool of cards and you didn't get to pick. So then you're kind of at the mercy of what your ram cards are to make a build that you want to build. I think it would force people into some different builds, as opposed to like defaulting to the ones that they know and love. Again, I think that RNG element would be great to rely on a little bit more. And then obviously, like if people have their own RAM cards from packs, maybe they can pick a couple to bring along so they're like guaranteed to be in there, or like have a higher rate. I think that'd be good. But I just love the idea of like, you don't know what you're gonna get. And obviously, like early stages of this, you don't, right? Like this, if this was what I got, this is what I have to go with. And I think I only had 200 bytes to spend at the start, so you can only pick 2 at the start. It's whatever it gives you. But I think by the end, you know, if you got to level 10, you're pretty much always gonna have the build you want for the most part. I say that not having gotten the ultimate on my run, so maybe that's not true. But I mean, obviously, like the replayability goes way up the more random it is. Overall, though, this one's fun, man. I love these bullet hell kind of games. There's some, I mean, obviously, like some bugs that they're aware of that they're gonna fix. There's some weird stuff on the middle of my screen right now. Is it just like my circle of, I don't even know how to describe it, but like this right here, there's like some weird dashes that kind of move with me. Oh, it's seeing through the pillar. That took me a second. Aesthetics on point, game's fun. I will say for like bullet hell games, it feels like I need a little bit of fine tuning because like the depth on that last boss and his bullets, it's a little hard to dodge because it's kind of hard to understand like where it is on the map. There were moments where I felt like I was clearly out of the way and it hit me, and there were moments where I felt like it was clearly in the path of the bullet and it missed me. So just like something a little bit off there, but like, you know, for a game like this where it's really fine movements and a lot of like micro, that could be kind of challenging, I think. And then yeah, just like a little more randomization would be cool. But overall, game is awesome. Big fan. Thank you, Nick. Thanks to Icon for letting me get in here and try it. Thanks to Muka. Thanks to Brand for stopping in. Thanks to anybody on Twitter, or I guess X now, who popped in as well. And yeah, we'll be playing some more of this one. As for the stream, again, thanks to Paragon's DAO for sponsoring it. We did a little rundown on the bond system and how Paragons is a part of the testing for parallel bonds. They're 1 of 5. Next stream would theoretically, I mean, it'd be Tuesday of next week, right? Same place, same time. But I think we're trying to figure out next week, Monday, I think is the first day of starting for me for Echelon Prime Foundation. So just trying to get my head around the schedule for that and when meetings are. We may have to move the stream around a little bit. We may have to kind of talk with GameSeller a little bit and see what we do with it, if there's new format or new hosts or something like that. I think we'll just kind of play it by ear for now, but for the time being, it'll be same time, Tuesday, 3 p.m. EST, unless I tell you otherwise. So thanks, Muka. Appreciate it. And I think it'll be a fun one. I've been having a lot of fun in crypto gaming, Web3 gaming, played a lot of these games, paid attention to a lot of their economies, and I think I have enough business experience that I think I can bring something to the role. And everybody I've interacted with at Echelon Foundation has been awesome so far. So kudos to everybody on that team and everything they've done up till this point, including the two that have come off, Cold Plunge and Frawl. So appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. GameSeller is back tomorrow morning. Rye is on with Second Breakfast, and then Orphan streaming Thursday night, and then Friday Austin is back streaming probably as Cathari, but I guess it depends on what his prismatic key gives him. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.